Alright, so originally this video was gonna be a little different, but then I started ranting about something and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make the video about that. So I decided to re-record. So, I guess I want to talk about the future of my channel, right? And specifically, what this game right here has done to it, right? Because I always expected Street Fighter 6 to be good, but I didn't expect it to make me this angry at other fighting games. Because I started my channel on Guilty Gear Strive, and well, I mean, if you played Guilty Gear Strive, you'll understand. Even if you like the game, I'm pretty sure even anyone that likes the game can admit that their treatment of the game is literally laughable, right? So, first of all, the game was $60 and launched with bare minimum, right? But bare minimum was the standard for fighting games, right? I don't think it will be when Street Fighter 6 comes out. But bare minimum was the standard, right? So, even though it's not right, every fighting game did it. So whatever, right? And my favorite character was Soul, because, you know, he did everything. And then they nerfed Soul to the ground, right? That man dropped like 2 tiers. And I don't really care about tiers, right? But here's the problem. When you play a game for a whole year straight, right? And you sit there and you're like, you know what, I'm having fun, but I can't wait for Season 2 to come out, because when Season 2 comes out, there's just gonna be this giant balance patch that's gonna reignite my passion to play the game. It's gonna change things around. And what does the Season 2 patch end up doing? Well, it ends up nerfing a lot of characters, but it ends up buffing someone who is arguably the best character in the game for a whole year. So I had to deal with Ram for a whole year, only for them to just buff her when she was already a known problem, right? And some people dislike the whole Nago thing. It is what it is, right? But Guilty Gear Strive easily had the most unfun meta I've ever played in a fighting game, and I played Dragon Ball FighterZ for 3 years. So that says a lot. I would say the first 2 months of the game, first 3 months, was amazing. But after that, everyone just started playing Ram. May was a problem. Not anymore. She was a problem. And I think the one thing that really, like, I don't know, man. The one thing that really started my downfall in the game was Happy Chaos, right? Because Happy Chaos came out and everybody played him like he was this cool combo character, right? And everyone was like, wow, this character is really garbage, right? Because you're trying to do all these cool combos with him. It's really hard. You have to manage too many things. And then people found out, oh wait, you just zone with him. Right, you just zone with him. Creating quite possibly the lamest character in fighting game history. Yeah, I know Injustice 2 was known for its zoning, but I had more fun dealing with Injustice 2 zoning than I did Happy Chaos. Maybe it's because you can't even crouch Happy Chaos, that might be what it is. But yeah, that was easily, it just wasn't fun, right? And so far, the whole lifespan of Guilty Gear Strive has been going to an incredibly unfun meta, praying that the devs will nerf this unfun meta, and then what ends up happening is you go straight into another unfun meta. Like, there has not been no total reconstruction of the tier list here. It's pretty much remained the same. It's just that the best characters get swapped around with each other. That's pretty much it. They don't ever, like, drop out. And then they nerf Soul, which I agree, Soul needed nerfing. From day one, he needed nerfing. but then they kept nerfing him to the ground for no reason. And it just made it more frustrating to fight these top tiers. And honestly, I think I'm done with it. So that's what I'm going to talk about for my channel, because I know I have a bunch of ArcSys games on my channel. Every Guilty Gear game, Dragon Ball FighterZ, you know, BlazBlue, all these games. Because ArcSys was my favorite developer for PS4, for the PS4 generation, right, of fighting games. I think they were absolutely #1, and it's kind of hard to disagree with that. But yeah, I think they were the #1 fighting game developer. Problem is, it's a new generation, and you can feel it, because, right, we have Project L coming out. That game is probably going to end up being free. Well, it is free, actually. I think they confirmed that. And it's going to have more content than every ArcSys game on the PS4 generation combined, right? Street Fighter 6 is coming out. It has more content than every ArcSys game on the PS4 generation combined. Mortal Kombat, or whatever NetherRealm's next game, is going to be coming out very soon. Again, same thing. Tekken 8. Again, same thing, probably. Right? So we have these 4 absolutely massive fighting games coming out, right? And they're going to be coming out back-to-back for probably about 2 years, I would say. 2 years of back-to-back releases like that. It's going to be very hard for ArcSys to survive. Because they got really popular this generation compared to what they used to be. And if they want to keep that growth going up, they have to step it up, honestly. And I'm just sick of paying $60 for a game that has nothing in it, and then the devs don't even play their own game, right? They don't even listen. DNF Duel was the start of my channel, really. Like, it really ignited my channel, and I made guides on characters, and even people in Discord servers were talking about me and recommending my videos to people, and that's never happened to me before. And they absolutely just spit in my face. Like, the game is, the first update has been confirmed to come out 6 months after the game came out, right? And we don't even know if this update is going to be good anyways. I'm never touching that game again. Maybe I'll come back to it in a few years as like a nostalgia visit. But yeah, I'm just sick of... You know, okay, so I am a big advocate for not buying obvious money grabs, right? I buy the COD games, right? But if you think the COD games are copy and paste, then you just don't play COD, and that's obvious. Right, but I have never bought a Madden or a 2K or a FIFA, right? I have played a bunch of them, but I've never bought one, and my end result every single time I play them is this is the same exact thing it's been the whole time, right? And I advocate against not buying that, right? I don't buy that. Because it's just disrespectful to buy something like that. It's disrespectful to yourself. Yet here I am, buying ArcSys games. Right. And especially the Twitter people will tell you, if you play the game a lot, you know, what does it matter? You know, you're not a casual, so why do you care about content, right? And all these casual modes and stuff. Yeah, I am not a casual, right? And I do compete in some of these games. But does it matter? I paid $60 for it, and there's no enjoyment besides hopping into an online match with one of 16 characters and just playing, right? And I played Street Fighter 6, and this beta had so much stuff in it, right? You could even just walk over to an arcade machine and play Street Fighter 2 and compete with people in the lobbies. There's literally a leaderboard right in front of you. Like, what? Like, that's sick. And it's just about that effort, right? And they really, at least for Street Fighter 6, I have no doubt for Project L and all those other games that this will be the same way, but for Street Fighter 6, they showed you, right in your face, they showed you that they are listening to what you're saying, that they care about this game, right? And they want to make this game because they are fans of their own game, right? And they don't disrespect the fans of their own game, and they enjoy the people that play this game, and they enjoy playing the game themselves, so they make it fun for themselves in every way possible, right? ArcSys has not shown me that, right? This isn't about Guilty Gear Strive being simpler than other Guilty Gear games. It's just that they don't care. Simple as that. They don't care. And if they do care, then they have a horrible way of showing that they care. It's just, you know, I always feel violated when I spend $60 on an ArcSys game. You know, I'm not some rich YouTuber, right, that can't just go and by the way, normally I don't spend $60. Normally I buy the deluxe edition. I bought the deluxe edition of KOF, I bought the deluxe edition of Guilty Gear Strive, I bought the deluxe edition of Dragon Ball FighterZ. You know, I normally buy the deluxe edition because fighting games are dead unless you have the season pass. You get zero content unless you have the season pass. So that's another thing. And maybe Street Fighter 6 will be the same way, who knows, but even if it is, the game's already loaded. And yeah, so that's just the content, or the future of my channel. I don't think I will be I know it started my channel, but I don't think I'll be playing ArcSys games anymore. I don't even think I'll be buying them anymore, unless I become some super rich YouTuber. It's just not my priority. The only time I will genuinely buy an ArcSys game is if it's a licensed game, like a Naruto, or Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, or Bleach game, or even like a Berserk game. Anything that they make that's licensed, I'll buy it. But for their own projects like DNF Duel, I mean, I guess that's licensed, but it's not the same license I'm talking about. You know, DNF Duel, Grand Blue, those games are scams. Guilty Gear was a scam for the average person. And yeah, I just don't want to support it anymore. And this game really made me realize how bad things were for fighting games when it just came to communication with the players and just overall game value and how much effort they really put into the game, right? And for all you people that say, oh, ArcSys is like 1/10 the size of Capcom. Okay, why is the game $60, right? I don't understand how you could even make that argument that the game, the team is super small, but why is the price the same? Especially for a season pass, right? The game's $100 to buy the game and get the season pass, and you're telling me that I shouldn't be mad because the team is smaller. That's not my problem. The game should have been $40 or $30 then, right? DNF Duel was $50. It was slightly cheaper, but it's still not that cheap. Anyways, you know, I just want to get that rant going, because this game really changed my outlook on a lot of things. And, you know, like I said, Street Fighter 6, Project L, MK12 or whatever, and Tekken 8 are all going to be really high quality games that are all going to be the same standard. They're going to set a new standard, right? So it's not like Street Fighter 6 is the only game that's going to be this high quality. No, the next like 2 years are going to be stacked with high quality games. So why would I be stuck playing small games, right? Limiting my audience because, you know, a lot more people care about Street Fighter than they do Guilty Gear. And not only would I be limiting my audience, I'd be supporting scams pretty much. So I can just kill two birds with one stone, right there. Yeah, I know I didn't talk about much about the gameplay here, but I really wanted to make this video because this game really showed me that fighting games can be on the same level as your typical AAA game. And there's no reason that they shouldn't be. Especially after now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Guilty Gear until Season 2 is over. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna keep playing Guilty Gear until Street Fighter 6 is out. I might check out, I think Season 2 will end after Street Fighter 6 is out. So maybe I'll check out all the characters there since I already have the Season Pass. But after that, I mean, it hurts me to say this, but I don't think I'll be playing an Arc Sys game for a long time. You know, unless it's an old classic Arc Sys games like Dragon Ball FighterZ or an old Guilty Gear. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to play those games. Now that having a game that shows you how much they love their fans with a game like this. So yeah, quick little video. I'm gonna have more Street Fighter 6 stuff. I think I have a 1 week's worth of Street Fighter 6 videos. Yeah, I'll have some Guilty Gear Rev stuff, and yeah, so you know, that's the future. So you know, you can sub if you want or not, whatever. And peace.
Yeah, hey there, I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. On dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm tryna get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on.
I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, I see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Hop out and I'm steaming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back.
I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights.